All right, Shalom. Call halal yumla alahayanawa Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai Ba'asham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. Salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. And I got an article pulled up here, all right, which is a part of prophecy, all right, because Apostle Tahar coined this year the year of prophecy, man. All right, so I'm going to kind of go into this article and get some scriptures. All right, and Lord willing is edifying. Lord willing it edifies the body. Lord willing it edifies the elect. All right, because we are in the times of prophecy. All right, we are in the times of the other nations coming against Esau, the so-called white man. Okay, so this article is off of livescience.com. It says China just tested a hypersonic weapon that could launch nukes. All right, at 6 times the speed of sound. All right, I'm going to read a little bit. It says China successfully tested a hypersonic aircraft on Friday, August the 3rd, one that can one day be capable of firing nuclear missiles around the planet at up to 6 times the speed of sound, according to China's state-run news site China Daily. The aircraft, known as Starry Sky 2, is reportedly capable of screaming across the sky at speeds of up to 4,563 miles per hour and rapidly switching direction mid-flight. China Daily reported potentially allowing the rocket to blast right past existing missiles defense systems, man. All right? So, this is a prophecy, man. All right, China. All right, China is coming and creating missiles that are going to ultimately be used to destroy Babylon the Great. All right, but what we know it as today is America, man, and it's all in the scriptures. You see, Babylon the Great is going to get hit with these thermonuclear destructive missiles, man. You see, and it's all prophecy. All right, the Lord has sanctioned for this place, Babylon the Great, to be destroyed. Why? Because it has oppressed the children of Israel. All right, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, so this article and this synchronization of the Chinese creating these missiles is right on time, man. It's right a part of the prophecy, man. All right, Habakkuk says that the prophecies and the Lord's promise shall not tarry. All right, just wait for it. Roughly paraphrasing, man. All right, so I'm gonna get a couple scriptures. All right, this is Joel chapter 2, verse 1. It says, "Blow ye the trumpet in Zion, and sound an alarm in my holy mountain. Let all the inhabitants of the land tremble, for the day of Yahweh cometh, for it is nigh at hand." And that's what we're talking about, man. All these missiles being built, all these thermonuclear destructive ballistic missiles. All right, whether they're powered by nuclear energy, which I believe this one is because it's a hypersonic level engine powering it. All right, these are the Lord's missiles that he's preparing to use to destroy Babylon the Great, man. All right, which is part of the prophecy. So you Edomites, you so-called Caucasians or white people, you can't get mad at us, the men of the Lord, for telling you the weather, man. And the weather, it says that Babylon the Great will be destroyed, all right, with these thermonuclear destructive missiles that these other countries are building, man. All right, and of course they're going to supply Russia. All right, Russia's going to supply the other countries. All right, and so on, and all of them are going to turn and face Babylon the Great or America and shoot missiles upon this place, man. It's all prophecy. You see, verse 2, it says, "A day of darkness and of gloominess, a day of clouds and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people and a strong. There have not been ever the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations." And it's talking about the destruction of these missiles, man, and the distance, all right, and the journey that they're going to make, all right, on their way over here to Babylon the Great. This is what the Joel, the 2nd chapter, is going into, man. All right, verse 3, "A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth." So everything that you see around you, people, buildings, all right, animals, trees, dirt, water, all right, it's all going to be burnt by these thermonuclear destructive missiles, man. All right, because the Chinese and the Russians and all the other countries that are going to be under them, all right, they're going to attach these hypersonic missile engines to all their ICBMs. And that's how these missiles are going to get over here to America, man. And it's going to be very, very quick, too, because it's hypersonic energy. All right, 6 times faster than the speed of sound, man. All right, and this is all the doing of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, you see. Verse 4 says, the appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. So these missiles are going to be all in, they're all going to be in order. All right, they're going to look like an army flying through the atmosphere. All right, up out of the atmosphere, back into the atmosphere, right into America or Babylon the Great, man. All right, and you're going to be able to see this in the skies, man, and people are going to fear. All right. Verse 5, it says, like the noise of chariots on the tops of the mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. And the Lord is describing these missiles as a people, a strong people set in battle array. All right, because as they come, it's going to be the Lord's energy upon them and the Lord's spirit. All right, so they're going to be in order. All right, and they're going to pelt this place, all right, and destroy America or Babylon the Great in the scriptures, man. It's all biblical prophecy. All right, verse 5, it says, like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains, they shall leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Verse 6, behold their face, the people shall be much pained. All faces shall gather blackness, which is what's going to happen to these people when they see the missiles on their way, when they hear the missiles are on their way, man. You see? And we're trying to warn you, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, before this place is utterly destroyed, man, as the Lord has planned and orchestrated, and is still orchestrating, man. All right, that's why you're seeing these new type of missile systems and new missile technology being built. This is all the doings of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Why? Because he's going to use these new technologies and all these missiles and all these countries' missiles to shoot them all at America, Babylon the Great, for the sins of this place, man. All right. Verse 5, it says, like the noise, Slakia. Verse 7, they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war, and they shall march every one on his ways, and they shall not break their ranks. So there's nothing going to stop these missiles from coming over here, man. That's why we were reading a little bit about the hypersonic missile, all right, and how it has really no missile defense system that can stop it. All right, let's read a little bit more. It says, video of the Starry Sky 2 test launch, which was conducted in an undisclosed location in northwestern China, showed the aircraft being launched into space on a multi-stage rocket. See, like I'm saying, man, they're gonna attach these engines, these hypersonic engines, to the ICBMs. All right, because they're getting prepared to come against Babylon the Great, man. All these nations are mad and angry. It's all prophecy. It says the aircraft then separated from its launcher and continued flying on its own power, soaring at about Mach 5.5, 5.5 times the speed of sound, for 400 seconds. China Daily reported. The aircraft then performed several maneuvers at an altitude of about 18 miles before landing in a designated target zone. A demonstration that witnesses herald as a huge success, according to a statement quoted in South China Morning Post. All right? So this is a success, man. These missiles work. Why? Because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai has sanctioned and orchestrated, all right, this act that China has carried out, man. Because it's all going to be used to destroy Babylon the Great or America, okay? For you people that continue to think America's going to go on forever, this place is about to be desolated, man. All right, and we're just telling you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, through the scriptures, that this place is going to be destroyed. All right? Let's read a little bit more. It says, neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk everyone in his path. These missiles are gonna be on their own. They're gonna be on set destinations, man, and they're gonna hit their targets because the spirit of the Lord is gonna be with them. Okay, it says, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Okay, so when another missile tries to hit them, they're not gonna be destroyed. They're gonna keep on going, and that's what it says here. All right, I'm gonna read it a little bit more, and this is described in this scripture. It says the aircraft known as the Starry Sky 2 is reportedly capable of screaming across the sky at speeds of up to 4,563 miles per hour and rapidly switching direction mid-flight. China Daily reported, potentially allowing the rocket to blast right past existing missile defense systems. All right, that's what this is talking about, man. Nothing is going to injure these missiles from hitting America, man. Nothing's going to stop them. Nothing's going to get in the way. All right, verse 8, neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Which is talking about how going into the fact that they're not going to be intercepted by any missile defense system, man. All right, America's not going to be able to stop these missiles from pelting this place, man. All right, it's all prophecy. Verse 9, it says, they shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run upon the wall, they shall climb upon the houses, they shall enter in at the windows like a thief. So everything is going to be utterly destroyed, man, and it's going to be swept by that besom of destruction. All right, from the cars to the houses, the trees, the water, the animals, these wicked people, everything is going to be desolated and destroyed and burned from these missiles, man, because nothing's going to be able to stop it. The Babylon the Great, or America's, quote unquote, America's missile defense system, all right, it's only, I believe, 50% effective, and it's not going to be able to stop any of these missiles, man. All right, because why? Because it's prophecy. All right, it says in verse 8 again, it says, neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, that other missile trying to stop them, they shall not be wounded. They're not going to be stopped. All right, verse 10, I'm going to skip down to verse 10. It says, the earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun. What is this talking about, man? What's going to make the earth quake before them, man? These missiles, when they hit their targets in America, man, this place is gonna rock to and fro, as the scripture says, man. The whole earth's gonna rock to and fro, man, from all these missiles being shot across the world, man. All right, but specifically, all the missiles being shot here in America, all right, is gonna make a great scene, a great devastation, a great destruction, man, and that's all sanctioned and orchestrated by Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. All right, verse 11, and the Lord shall utter his voice before his army, these missiles coming for whether they be from France, Germany, all right, because all these other countries are going to turn against America pretty soon, man. Whether they be from Russia, China, Iran, all right, all these missiles are a part of the Lord's army as well, man. All right, it says, for his camp is very great, for he is strong that executed his word. For the day of Yahweh is great and very terrible, and who can abide it? So who's going to live through the destruction of these missiles, man? Nobody. All right, I'm gonna get a couple more scriptures. This is I believe this is Jeremiah 50. I believe it's 50. Bear with me one second. Yep, Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 13. And I was just going into the fact and speaking on the fact that this place is going to be totally desolate. And that's the spirit, because I'm going into how the place is going to, how America, or Babylon the Great in the scriptures, is going to be desolated, man. All right, that word Babylon, all right, goes back to the word Babel, which means confusion. And this is the land of confusion spoken about in the last, that has all the nations, all right, under its subjection, all right, for right now, spoken of in the scriptures, man, right here in Jeremiah the 50th chapter. Verse 13, it says, because of the wrath of Yahweh it shall not be inhabited. All right, this place is going to be utterly, it's going to be turned into a desert, man. Nobody's going to live here but the fowls, all right, terrible creatures, okay? It says, but it shall be wholly desolate. This place, from the east coast to the west coast, is going to be a desert. All right, and we're telling you this before it happens, man. And you can see this, you can see it all accumulating on the, if you watch the mainstream news, man. This is why we were made watchmen, because we see this and we can filter it through the scriptures. All right, how? Through the spirit and power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, man. All these scholars and theologians, they don't have any understanding of the Bible because they weren't given the understanding. Okay? Back in Jeremiah, the 50th chapter, in the 13th verse, because of the wrath of Yahweh it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Everyone that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hiss at her plagues. Why are they going to hiss? Because this place is going to be totally desolate and it's going to be on fire from the east coast all the way to the west coast, man. All right? Everything is going to be destroyed, man. The Lord has sanctioned this. Verse 14, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about, all ye that bend the bow. What's it talking about? Shoot at her. They're going to shoot those missiles, man. You can't stand in another continent, in another country, and a man shoot a regular arrow across the ocean. It's talking about these missiles because they are shaped like arrows, man. They're the Lord's arrows. All right? And they're going to be given, and they're being given to these other countries to shoot at Babylon the Great, or America, man. Which is all biblical prophecy, as I say once more. It says, verse 14, put yourselves in array against Babylon round about. All ye that bend the bow, shoot at her. Spare no arrows. And this is what it's talking about when it talks about in the scriptures, the 200 million missiles. That's going to be saved, and that's going to be used to destroy America or Babylon the Great, man. That's why these countries are not going to spare any missiles or arrows, as it says here. For she have sinned against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And this place has did nothing but sin against the Lord. All right, has blasphemed this Holy Spirit, has blasphemed the Lord, has set up false images, has oppressed the Lord's people. All right, that's a huge sin. That's why this place is going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, man. Okay? Let me get one more. Let's see. Let's see here. Bear with me 1 second. There's tons of scriptures that go into this fact, man. It's just people don't have the understanding of the scriptures, man. So let's look at let's find some more examples. Okay, we're gonna go scroll down. All right. Actually, perfect. I'm gonna go into the Apocrypha. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and 13. It says, for strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. What are these arrows? Those arrows that it spoke of in Jeremiah the 50th chapter, man. These thermonuclear destructive missiles. All right, let's go back into it. That you're seeing being built, man. All right, hypersonic. This is a hypersonic one built by China, man. But let's go on Google. All right, because ITR said there's no such thing as ICBM missiles. Come on, man. You people are you men are bugged out, bro. Totally gone. All right, these are the arrows spoken of in the scriptures. All right, it's not a coincidence these are being built in our time. All right, and it's not a coincidence that this truth is coming out in our time, because these are the arrows spoken of in Jeremiah the 50th chapter. These are the arrows spoken of in 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter. These are the things that are going to do the destroying and the burning, as spoken of in Joel. Okay, these are the arrows. These are the Lord's arrows. Okay. So you niggas that say there's no such thing as ICBM missiles or thermonuclear destructive missiles, you niggas are gone, man. You're completely bugged out. All right, 2nd Ezra 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp. Whose arrows? The Lord's arrows. Like I just showed you, these are the Lord's arrows. All right, some big, some small, some medium, but they're all very, very destructive, man. They're thermonuclear. All right, and these are the missiles that these countries are gonna put that hypersonic nuclear powered engine on, okay? Which is all being sanctioned by Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right. 2nd Ezra 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. All right. Verse 14. Behold. Actually, as it says here in verse 13, it says when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. What's going to be shot from one continent to another continent? Let me show you once more. These thermonuclear missiles. These are the Lord's arrows spoken of in the scriptures. All right? You people that don't get this, you're going to be destroyed, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that don't repent, you will be destroyed by these, man. The Lord says he's not going to spare the wicked just because you're holding hands with him. All right, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished, man. This place is full of wicked people, ruled by the wicked, and it's going to be destroyed by the Lord's arrows, which are these missiles, man. All right. 2nd Ezra chapter 16, verse 14. Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. What's going to come upon the earth? These thermonuclear destructive missiles, man. All right. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow, those arrows again, Let's talk about these missiles. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again. All right. So by now you should have gotten a picture of what these scriptures are talking about when it speaks on the arrows and the destruction of these arrows that the Lord is gonna orchestrate, man. All right. So that's about it. That's all I got. Lord willing, this was edifying. Call halayim. La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Grace Millstone for teaching and ruling well in the scriptures. And salutations to you, Akim, across the world, pushing his word in truth and in sincerity and with charity. Shalom and abad babal.